Welcome to the Every Bit Counts Challenge, day 1, week 1. Let me show you guys what we're doing today. So for those of you that don't know, we own a dairy cow. She's very sweet and she produces a lot of milk. And we have a whole fridge set aside just for dairy products. That's how much milk she produces. And it is very, very full. So, but it's really hard unless you can make hard cheeses, which we cannot yet. We're looking into getting the stuff. It's very hard to keep raw dairy products for a long time. You're lucky to get a week out of a lot of this stuff. So we make currently mozzarella cheese, cream cheese, sour cream, butter, a couple other things, but they're all very hard to store. So let me show you what I'm doing right now and how we plan to preserve it. So right here there's 3 gallons of milk in this pot, 2 gallons in this pot, and this one has a lid on it right now because I already added in the rennet and cultures. And right now I'm making 5 gallons of milk worth of mozzarella cheese. We use cheese quite often, but usually I just make it fresh when we need it. And that's just been the easiest way to make sure we don't waste any. And I just make how much we need. So 5 gallons is a lot, and I'm going to freeze this in 1 pound balls. So we'll weigh it, we'll see how much it makes, and then we're gonna freeze it in 1 pound balls. And I'll show you guys how to freeze mozzarella cheese so that stays good. I am not going to tell you guys how I make mozzarella cheese. We already have a video on our channel. You guys can go back and watch it, I'll leave it linked. But you can easily turn a gallon of milk into mozzarella cheese in 30 minutes or less. Look at those curds. They look so nice. They're gonna try and get away from me because I only have one hand and I can't get a spoon in there. Wow, look at that. So pretty. I just love this part. This is my favorite part of making cheese. That is a beautiful big bowl of cheese right there. Here, let me show you. It's actually heavy to lift. Alright, I'm going to finish the stretching and everything else I have to do with it to get it ready. And then once it's completely done, I'll show you guys how to freeze it. Alright, so here's our mozzarella all done. Now, normally I wouldn't, but I try to pat dry it as much as possible to get as much moisture out as possible. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to wrap each pound piece in plastic wrap nice and tight. So now I just got a freezer bag here, and we're going to put the cheese inside the freezer bag and in the freezer. So today, for the first day of the Every Bit Counts Challenge, we preserved 3 pounds of mozzarella cheese.
So to round out the first few days of the Every Bit Counts Challenge, all we did, we had kept it very simple because we didn't have a lot of time. But this just goes to show that even with a little bit of time, you can do a lot. These are cookie dough. So we just made the cookie dough Dutch chocolate chip that we would normally make if we wanted cookies. And we made 4 batches of it, actually 5, because we're going to have one with dinner tonight. And then we took the batches of dough that we would normally put, take the pieces and bake them in the oven. And we wrap them in plastic wrap. And then I'm going to put them in these freezer bags to keep in the freezer. And I'm not quite sure how long they last in the freezer because they never make it that long. But this is a nice way to have an easy dessert, or if someone's coming over and you want to make something special, just to throw in the freezer and not worry about it. So these are our sourdough chocolate chip cookies that we make. We make all kinds of different cookies, but that's what this batch is. But next week, we will be getting into some major canning projects, and we love to hear what you guys did this week for Every Bit Challenge. Let us know.
So that's what we did for the first 2 days of the Every Bit Counts Challenge. Yes, we did do 2 freezing projects that were pretty simple. Mostly because we wanted to just take it easy the first 2 days, and also because our Azure order is coming really, really soon, and we have a lot of stuff in there that's gonna have to be canned or fermented. So they're going to be a lot bigger projects that we're going to be working on. So make sure to stay tuned, and thank you so much for joining us for the first 2 days. If you guys are doing the Every Bits Counts Challenge and have a channel, make sure to let us know in the comments below. We'd love to come check it out, see what you're doing, maybe get some inspiration. And if this video is inspiration to you, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe.